Okay, welcome to the channel, YouTubers. Sawmill Bear 70 here. And I'm down here at the wood shop, I think, as you can see. And what arrived yesterday in the mail was my belt for the lathe, the mini wood lathe. And it's another muggy day. It's cloudy. I don't think they're calling for rain today, which is strange, but we got some thunderstorms last evening, pretty heavy, but we made it through it. But let me get back here and I'll show you what I think's wrong with this mini wood lathe. Okay. Now here we are with the wood lathe, and I don't know if you can see that, or I'm trying to be in line with this here. And look how the bottom one on the motor is not in line with it. And that never moved or anything. That was from the factory that way. So all those years I've been chewing up a blade or a belt and didn't even know it. But what we're going to do, we're going to hopefully put this new one on, this here. And this is the, I didn't bring the old one. Oh, okay. Well, anyway. I'll bring you along when I hook this up and see how it works. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I've got two Allen head bolts here to loosen. And I also, before I get going on this, I wanted to also say that and they said it, the first person I talked to said that they discontinued the model and he couldn't do anything for me, so he put me in touch with the tech department. And there was a lady on there, and she said, no, they couldn't get us a belt. They discontinued it, which I heard from the first guy. But she told me to go on Amazon, and I could probably get the belt there, and she gave me the specs on the belt, which I went by, and very helpful, very nice. It's not their fault, but they were very helpful, and they worked with me and helped me out. So hopefully this belt's going to fit. So let's straighten this motor out here and see if we can get in alignment. Wow, looks like it fits perfect. I am really pleased with this so far. But now I've got to, loosen up the bolts a little more. There we go. Well, that really looks nice, so let's see if she'll stay. That does not seem to be a line that moved on me. No, got to make it better. If not, I'll be buying another one of these belts. This belt was not the cheapest one on the list, but it's the only one that fit, and they said it would fit this model. But I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, that really looks better. All right. Well, I'm going to plug it in and see what happens here. See if it goes around when I turn it on. All right. I've got it plugged in. I think that's about the best shot I can get. No, it's walking off. I think you can see that. That's not good. All right. I'll pull the plug on this thing. I don't know why it's walking. I'll bring you back. I'm not going to show you all the dumb stuff I do here, but I'll let you know. Okay, I realigned the belt, realigned the motor, and I got the, looks like the gears running parallel with each other, so we're going to see what happens here. Here we go. Perfect. Boy, that belt is warm already. I don't know if it's supposed to get like that or not. I don't know. We're just going to have to hope that it works. But anyway, I'm going to put this back together. I'm not going to show you all that. You know how I took it apart. So anyway, let's, well, I don't know if you do know how I took it apart, but I don't know if I had that on video or not. Probably not. Not important, just some screws. But I'll get this put back together and we'll continue on this project. Okay, we're going to continue on sanding here. problems again. Ah, brother. Got a belt problem again. Okay, I just put the belt back on. It jumped off. I'm going to leave the cover off of this. It runs without the cover on. And we'll see if we can get me sanding and watch the gear at the same time, see what happens here. I'm trying to figure out why it did that, but don't know. Alright, the belt seems to be staying on, of course, now that I'm watching it. As soon as I close it up, it'll jump off. Just about got this one. Okay, where I'm at with this right now, I've got it sanded pretty much where I wanted it. Oh, wait a minute, maybe I don't. Got to check something here. No, I don't. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I've got this sanded, and belt keeps jumping off on me, so I have to keep the, anyway, I have to keep the thing open so I can keep putting the belt on, but got it sanded. I'll take it out here and see what happens. Now there it is. Now what I got to do is take a saw, cut this off here and cut it off here, and then I have to sand the ends by hand. But that's, and you can see how that fits. It fits real well. I think that's in the camera. Fits good there, and it fits good there. So that's it. All right. This is what, I don't know if you can tell the difference here. One that's sanded and the one that's not. This one, of course, isn't. I think it's showing up. And the one that is sanded is there. But well, I think what might have happened over the years, it just warped a little bit. So it got a little wobble in it. I'm hoping we can get away with it. Yeah, it's in the center, so nothing I can do. Just hope it don't fly out and kill me. All right, here we go. Kind of a rough ride on this end here. She's really out of balance, like. All right, the battery's about ready to go dead. This isn't sanding good here. You know, I find it amazing that if I keep the cover off of this, the belt doesn't slip off. If I put the cover on, the belt slips off. Don't think one has anything to do with the other, but it's just the way it is with me. Yeah, I got a little bit on this side to do, and that, I don't know why I'm having a hard time making that work, but. Looks to be about it for that one. Okay, a little bit on this one. That's it. These two are done. Okay, I thought I had the camera on, but I already cut this end off. This was the drop piece that come off of here. Now I'm going to cut this end off. And that's it. And there it is. All I have to do is round these up here, and it's ready to be mounted onto the whatever it's called, smoking stand / nightstand. And that's that. And like I said, these, maybe you can see, but these will end up going up here. Okay, that one's off. Wow, that one didn't want to come apart. That's a little heavier there. Anyway, there it is. There they both are. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. That belt on that wood lathe, mini wood lathe, I'm really not sure that that's the exact belt that needs to be on there. It doesn't look like the teeth fit into the gears properly. And I finished the job. It stayed on for the last half hour of work, so I'm just going to leave it alone. And hopefully I'll never have to put another belt on it. That was pretty frustrating, but anyway, this is what we got. And on the continued version of this, we'll, you can see I have my stands. They're not fastened, they're just sitting there. But that's what these go into that. Like so, something like that. That's what they look like. But anyway, for another day. So, appreciate everybody coming along, and if you would, please subscribe, and if you already subscribed, check to see if you're still subscribed. And that's been kind of wishy-washy, but you know, we'll be back. Well, I don't know if I'll be down here tomorrow or not. It's probably will be. I don't have anything else scheduled, I don't think so. So we'll be back on the next video. I'll be working on this. I've got a couple of things I got to do to it to change around, but I'll show you that when I get to it. So I appreciate everybody following and coming along, and we will catch you all in the next video. Have a great day.